Hey folks, how's it going? This is Iron Seagull here, back with part 2 of my romantic garden stuff overview that will go over the objects as well as my sort of like a week later impressions, since this video's come out well over a week after the stuff packs come out, and do some gameplay of the new objects as well as the new venue, which is called the Lost Gardens of Healing. I'll actually just jump into the gallery real quick so I can show you guys how to find it in case you get confused, because this is slightly confusing to me. So when you go into the gallery, go into your library and then check off like the view content by Maxis, and at least at this time, Lost Gardens of Healing will be like the first one that appears for you if that's like the latest pack that you have. And so it's by Maxis, it's a national park, and it's a good way to just look at all of the content that's in the pack on a 40 by 30 lot with wide washroom. And also, before I forget, I want to uphold my tradition of reading at least one object description with these stuff pack reviews, because they put so much thought into these, and a lot of people tend to overlook the descriptions. Not that I blame everyone for it. I mean, sometimes it's easy for me to overlook it myself, but there's one in particular that kind of interested me with this whole backstory. One of the new fountains, not the premium content sort of fountain, but one of the other fountains called Where the Sunshine Goes. So once upon a time, this fountain was the source of great fluid life, infinite with its stream. It is said that because of its infinite stream, its owners grew greedy, relentless in taking from the source without giving back, relentless in taking, period. One day, the fountain decided to rebel against its owners and stop the stream, leaving its owners to wither, but the fountain suddenly sprouted flowers. Flowers of every color, every kind adorned the fabled fountain, delighting young and old, whoever was left, for eternity. So I just had to read that one when I saw it, because it's so cool how they put so much effort into this backstory for just this one object right here, and I think that's just an amazing amount of effort, and I can't let that just be overlooked. So this is really cool. Oh, there's also like another interesting looking backstory one. I haven't really read this one yet. So, the folly of Lady Chloris. Lady Chloris was foiled by this folly, a prisoner of her own lush landscape. Renowned for the beauty of her gardens, her husband Zephyrus encircled her with these follies as she slept. Intended as a loving tribute, instead these private premises led to her early demise. She repeatedly failed in all attempts to escape and acquire food. Ultimately, she starved to death, returning to the fertile soil she'd lovingly cultivated. That's really cool how they come up with these sorts of things. There must be like a whole team just dedicated to like coming up with this stuff. But anyways, let's go into all of the new objects that you get with this pack. There's actually quite a few new build mode things too, so if you just go to like this objects by function thing and filter it like you see here right now, you might actually miss a good amount of stuff like the flowers and other things. So let's start with, let's go over here. By the way, this fountain is a base game fountain, but you'll understand later why I placed this here, especially when I show off the Gluteus Maximus fountain. But so we got a new fence and a new gate over here. This looks really nice, and I think it'll look really nice in Windenburg. Actually, I think a lot of the stuff in this pack would look really nice in Windenburg. So over here we have a new 2-story window. I kind of had to manipulate the game a little bit to show us off, because the pre-built rooms would have looked really weird if I had left it as like the second level height walls. But there you go, it's a pretty nice window. I like it. And then you have this arrangement of flowers over here, which is really nice. Definitely cool for like European homes that have like these flowers like draped over the balcony and stuff. Then you have this little fountain over here. I'll just unpause this for a second so you can see that it in fact animates. Looks pretty cool. Okay. This is the Gray family from my Outdoor Pro Shop series, so that's why I got that notification. So then there's also these, I forget what you call these. My brain is just farting right now. Oh, lattice. Yes, these are rose lattices. So you have one that's shaped like that, and then you have one with the hole in the middle. So yeah, these are pretty nice. I'm pretty sure builders will go nuts with these. And let's see, let's move over here, I guess. So here you have like this bird bath, which of course also animates. It's a really nice looking fountain. It's too bad there's no actual birds bathing in it, but it's alright. I'll let it go, especially since it's just a stuff pack. So then you got some new seating arrangements, and as Lazy Game Reviews pointed out in his review, no chairs, surprisingly. You got a bench, and, well, two benches actually, one with the backrest and one without. And then you got this picnic table over here. I'll actually just go back into build mode real quick to give a sampling of what colors are available for these. So, yeah, you got like some pink colors, you got some like dual colors. I think these have like the same ones. Yeah. Okay. Yep, they all match, which is good. And over here you have the two new gameplay items. I'll show them in action a little bit later on after I've showed off everything else. But yeah, this is a wishing well. And I'm really glad we got an actual wishing well, because I felt like I was just teased so hard by those so-called retired wells that came and get together. It was just like, why? What's the point? But now you have an actual wishing well where you can make all these wishes and offerings and all that good stuff. And the face actually changes depending on the outcome of your wish too, which is pretty cool. Then you also have this Fountain of Gluteus Maximus that's very sexual sounding, and of course, yep, it animates, and you can see coins at the bottom of the fountain, and you can actually toss coins into the fountain. And you can do a bunch of things. You can play in the fountain together, you can nap on the edge, you can sit and chat on the ledge, and then while your Sims are chatting there, you can actually have your Sims splash each other, which is pretty cute. And you can add soap just like you could in the Sims 2 fountains, although hopefully my Sims won't spam that autonomously like they did in the Sims 2. So far it seems okay with like the limited time that I've played with this. And getting to why I placed this fountain here, you can also toss coins into that fountain, so I'll show all of that off later as well. So let's get into some of the other objects here. So there's these two statues over here that both look really cool. And then you got these two lamps over here. I really like the tall lamp here. This kind of reminds me of the Sims Hot Date. It's just kind of nice. And yeah, they definitely would fit in Windenburg. And then back here you've got a new variation of the monkey bars for the kids to play on. It works just the same as the base game one, but yeah, now you got one that's a little bit more natural looking to change things up a little bit with your playgrounds. Then you got this archway over here, which unfortunately is non-functional, although I think I saw somebody make a mod where it's functional, but for some reason the Sims won't stand under it directly. And then there's this flower arrangement over here in a pot. Then there's also this archway that has a bunch of overgrowth on it, which is really cool. I think this maybe it would fit in with the ruins of Windenburg. I'd have to try that out later. Then you also got, yeah, this object over here that gave that sim route failure, and she died and all that stuff. Pretty nice looking. I think this will be like a really nice sort of accent for your gardens. And then you got some new plants. Yeah! I don't know. So I know a lot of people were complaining about the number of new plants in this stuff pack, which isn't really that much. But I mean, it is a stuff pack. It's not gonna have like as many objects as a game pack, and honestly, I think this is all right. Like for a stuff pack, this is an all right amount of flowers. Plus, they have a ton of colors. So you got like this small bunch of flowers right here. Then you got more here. Then this one that's a bit taller looking. Then you got these rose hedges in two different lengths. Then you got some more flowers here that almost remind me of the shape of pine cones. Then you got these ones that look like cattails, and then a huge rose bush. And I'll just jump back into build mode real quick to give you guys a sampling of the recolors for these, since it can be quite different. It doesn't all have to be kind of like white or pink or whatever. So yeah, this one in particular has a lot of nice colors. Like, yeah, this is really nice looking. Hopefully I'll get to use these at some point. Are these the same colors? I think most of them are kind of like the same colors. Yeah, the rose bush does have some different colors, obviously. But yeah, so even if you're not completely satisfied with the amount of new plants in romantic garden stuff, well, you still got a bunch of variations to work with. So they don't all have to be like exactly the same plant. Let's go to this one. Yeah, a decent amount of colors, which is really good. Okay, so let's get back to some of the other stuff here. So then you also got this object here where it has like a statue in the middle, and then it has kind of like an archway surrounding it. And then, yeah, then you have this fountain with the awesome backstory over here. If my game would just... Okay, good. It was lag for a second there, but yeah, this fountain with the awesome backstory that I already read. And then, wait, is that it already? Huh. Okay, I guess that is it. I don't know, it felt like that should have taken a lot longer than it did, but I guess the only reason why this is only, this is the only reason that it is 11 minutes is just because I was reading the descriptions. But anyways, there's these styled rooms over here. So there's this sort of courtyard one with the Gluteus of Maximus fountain in the middle, with good use of the two statues there. And then you got this one over here, which is kind of like a, yeah, it's kind of like a nice place to just like sit down and relax in your garden. I think these two styled rooms, I might actually see if I can fit them in somewhere at some point. I really never use the like the pre-built rooms, but I might have to see if I can make an exception at some point, because they do look really nice, and yeah, it'd be cool to just use a feature of the game and get my money's worth even more. So then there's this room over here, which is basically like a room for the wishing well, and one of the fountains back there. Yeah, it's pretty nice. And then you got sort of like a little playground over here that uses the new version of the monkey bars. And then you got this closed off garden right here, which has the fountain with the epic backstory, and a good example of how to use the new flowers and plants really well in this stuff hack. Like, yeah, this is really cool. I really like the look of this one. And I'll just go into build mode to show you where those rooms are. So just go here, and then you can easily filter by the romantic garden. And here they are. So there's like Bottomless Desires, the Lineage Parkland, Lush Wonderland, Terrace of Promises, and the Fanciful Court. Yeah, so they all look pretty nice, and they come in some really nice colors. Yeah, I really like the pink one, which is why I placed that one instead of the gray one. You got the Lush Wonderland, and the Lineage Parkland, and the Bottomless Desires. Okay, so then let's show off the functionality of these objects. I guess I'll have Ray do this. Let's see if we can do the fountain first. So I've found something kind of odd about the fountain, because oh, well, she really has to go to the washroom. Is there no outhouse around here? Shoot, I don't think there is. Well, she might have to not go. Yeah. Well, that's a pity. Let's have her go with someone else. Oh, wow, he's angry. Oh, because of an alien. Okay, let's see. Yeah, I'll have him walk over here. With the play-in interaction, it seems like Sims need to be close to each other on the same side of the fountain, standing up, or else if they're too far away from each other and on different sides of the fountain, then they'll not play together. They'll just play on opposite sides of the fountain no matter what you do. So that's a really weird thing. Just have your Sims be close together if you want them to play together in the fountain. I did talk to Sim Guru Graham on Twitter about it, and he said he will look into it. So maybe next month's update will fix this, or at least improve the routing logic of it. What's... Oh, Sebastian! My girlfriend Ashley Sim. But let's see if I can... they're running off the lot. No. Okay, I think they'll have to be on the lot in order to get this to work. Okay. So, play... Huh, that's weird. I'm not sure why I'm not getting the play in fountain with. But we can at least show off just the play-in, so... It's kind of like jumping in the puddle when they're playing by themselves, although they stay fully clothed, or at least in whatever outfit that they are currently in. So if you do want them to be in their swimwear, then you'll just have to do that before they go in the fountain. Like that. So there you go. Alright, so let's take a look at the other interactions. So you can nap, you can sit and chat here, add the soap. Yeah, like sitting and chatting, it's mostly like the sofa, but yeah, you can splash each other, so we'll show that off. 'Cause yeah, that is a pretty cute interaction. Oh, okay, yeah, he's gonna talk to Damien. Not Damien Dark, Damien Gray. Wait, click on him. Should come up, I think. Okay, this is strange. Playing. Oh, is it? Oh, wait, what? My Sims don't do what I want them to do. Okay, sit and chat here. Okay, and then... That's weird. I could have sworn I did this before. I'm not even sure why the play with isn't coming up, but we'll get another chance anyways because I'll also show off the venue. Oh, there's Ask to Play in Fountain there. That's weird. Usually I don't have to go into the friendly bubble to do that, but all of a sudden when I'm starting to record, now my game starts working even more strangely. Okay, Ask to Play in Fountain. We'll see if they actually play together or if they'll play on opposite sides of the fountain. And there's the alien that is causing my Sims so much anger and darkness. Alright. Yeah, so they're going to play together, it looks like. Yeah! Hold on, I'll go into a better angle because this is pretty cute. This is like one of my favorite interactions and just things in general with this stuff pack. I'll definitely want to use this fountain as much as I can, although I have found that, yeah, there isn't that much space to put it in my pre-existing lots that I have in my game, because this fountain is pretty big. But I did manage to place it in, you know that large park I showed off by Annabelle back in my Newcrest video where I showed what I did with this world? I placed it in there. It's really cool. You might have seen the pictures I posted on Twitter. It does look really nice there. It's like a perfect fit. But otherwise, it is pretty hard to figure out a good place for it. So finally, let's add some soap. Add some soap once my game stops lagging. Whatever. This is still better than The Sims 3's lagging. Oh boy. Oh yeah, we also gotta toss the coin in there. But we've already queued up the soap. And I'll show you what it looks like with the base game fountain as well. So there you go. It'll start to slowly, like, foam up. Yeah, there you go. It's The Sims 2 University all over again. And it doesn't really change anything with the interactions, I don't think. You can still play in the fountain and all that stuff, but no, don't chat with Summer Holiday. Toss in the coin.
Nib nub.
There you go. And then you actually do lose a simoleon for it. Yeah, so it's not just like a fake interaction. It's like you're actually donating a simoleon. So I'll show what it looks like with this fountain.
Bonahig?
So yeah, I'm pretty sure it's restricted to the stuff pack, but when you have the stuff pack, yeah, they'll add that interaction to other fountains of the game. I'm pretty sure it does add it to all of them. Alright, so without further ado, let's just go over to the wishing well, which is like the really big thing in this stuff pack. Okay, let's wish for a promotion in the doctor career. So there's like a bunch of different things you can wish for depending on what kind of sim you're playing as. So I'll just go through all of that once we watch this interaction here. Okay, so we got an overwhelmingly positive outcome, I think. With it being white like that. Whoa! Okay. Hello, Darian. This is your workplace calling with some wonderful news. Everyone here has been impressed with your work ethic, and we're pleased to give you this bonus. We really wanted to promote you, but due to budgetary restrictions and ongoing headcount limitations, that simply wasn't possible. Hang in there. I'm sure we'll take care of you in the next review period. Oh, okay. Oh, wait, no, it was white, I think, not blue. So I guess that meant that it was neutral. But, yeah, so with the Whispering Wishing Well, you can wish for a child, you can wish for grades only available to children, teens, happiness, life, youthful vigor, promotion, romance, simoleons, and skills. Alright, so, Darian's made a wish recently. Okay, let's use another sim. Good thing I have more than one sim in this household, otherwise I would have been really screwed right now. Let's wish for romance, why not? Let's wish for some teen romance. Oh, where? Oh, you're still like way over there in the park over there. Alright. Let's get over here. Alright. Ooh. Got a green. Whoa, and then suddenly the guy on the well got cloaked and oh, he's in love or something. The face on the wishing well implanted the ultimate pickup line into Aiden's subconsciousness. Use it wisely on a target of his affection. Once the words are uttered, they'll be wiped from Aiden's mind. That's interesting. Well, I guess I shouldn't have used it on Aiden then, because I don't think there's any female teenagers around. I'd be surprised if there were. You know, there's some kids. Wow, surprisingly a lot of kids here. Oh, hey, look, it's Edmund. For my Let's Plays. Yeah. Okay. But it probably is, I'm guessing, just like the same animation as like one of the base game interactions, except it does have the perk of making you luckier in love. But it looks like there's a moodlet here, so let's see. Mystical romance tips. The face on the wishing well implanted. Oh, okay, yeah, that's the same thing from the dialogue box. Did Darian get one? A coin for good luck. Oh, from throwing a coin in the fountain. And they say money can't buy happiness. Okay. And then, oh, he's partially angry from not what I wished for. That wasn't what Darian wished for at all. Doesn't the wishing well understand Simlish? Oh, that's pretty funny. Okay. Let's see if I can... I have Sim VIP's guide open here. Oh, I almost forgot. There's a new club activity as well. So let's see here. I do have Ray as part of that eco wellness club. So let's. Oh wait, no. Bridgie's the leader. I won't be able to edit that, I don't think. No. Okay. But there's a new club activity to play in the park fountains under outdoor. I'm kind of surprised because I thought it'd be under that objects category that was added with movie hangout stuff. But yeah, that is in there. So if you have get together, that's another little perk for you guys. And then I'm trying to find where's. Okay, there's like. Oh, there's the picture. Okay, so. There's negative, that's orange. There's overwhelmingly negative, that's red. Neutral is blue. Positive is green. Overwhelmingly positive is white. And then death is black. So yeah, that's a thing you need to watch out for. I'm not sure which wish can grant death, but yeah, that is most definitely a thing. Let's do one more wish. Let's wish for simoleons. I'm sure a lot of people will wish for that, even with the abundance of money cheats and all that stuff. Oh no, is she dying? What? What the? Oh my god. Whoa, okay, well, that answered my question in like under a minute. Fire to start nearby is just out of control. Ray panics. The simoleons in her pocket are the perfect tinder for the hex flames roaring out of the depths of the well. Wow, clearly the well had no desire to fulfill Ray's lust for wealth and instead chose to make her pay. What? Oh my gosh. Okay, wait, can she extinguish herself or is she doomed? Okay. Okay, well that's good. She didn't instantly die, but wow. That was a twist I did not expect. Alright, so I think I'm pretty much done. I'll just show you guys the new venue. So let's just get over there, and then I'll also talk about my final opinions. And I'll see if I can go over some other new stuff in this pack while this is loading. If you wish for a child, there's a chance that the evil well children from the wishing well in The Sims 3 and Lucky Palms, because yeah, you could wish for a child from that and it could give you an evil well child. So yeah, you can get that from this one in The Sims 4 as well, which is a pretty funny throwback. Okay, good. I was starting to question whether this game is working, but I mean, this save is pretty darn old. This save is a copy of a save that I've had for my LPs since the game launched, so that's probably the reason for it. Alright, so let's head right over there. It's pretty nice looking. Yeah, let's just have them all tag along just because. Okay. Let's see. Okay, so here's some outcomes with Youthful Vigor, just as a sample here. So you can get Perpetual Youth Sad +3. You could transform into a ghost for 4 hours. Then there's Overflowing Vigor, which is Energized +2, where your sim becomes energized, but afterwards gains a dazed buff for exertion. For Overwhelmingly Negative, Loss of Youth, and your sim will age up 4 hours, although elders cannot age up to death. There's Feeling Young, Energized +1, grants your sim an energized mood. And then Extended Life, which is the most positive one, which you have days added on to the end of your lifespan. Overwhelmingly positive, a few years younger, and Courage, age of your sim will be reset by 4 hours. So, yeah, there's a lot of outcomes. In total, there's over 50, which is pretty crazy. I think this is probably the most elaborate wishing well in the Sims series, so that's another really awesome thing that The Sims 4 has going for it, because I really want The Sims 4 to do well and then eventually become like the best Sims game, as much as I criticize it. But yeah, here's the Lost Gardens of Healing. I'll actually put up the all the roofs and stuff. So yeah, this is a really nicely done venue. I have it rotated kind of the wrong way. I mean, there is a path at the front, but yeah, so you got like a nice little entrance, and then they have like this sunken in part down here where there's the fountain, and Aiden's already playing in the fountain, and then you have this enlarged, forget what you call it, but you got this enlarged decoration back here. Apparently this is the first time Maxis themselves have used this cheat in an official lot, which is an interesting bit of trivia there. Then you got some rose lattices on the side here. Just another place to walk around. Maybe your Sims can like propose up there or something. I don't know. And then you got this oddly like private picnic area over here. And then there's like this barbecue back here with the trash can. Interesting design choice that they have like the fence not going all the way. There's like a tree in the middle of it. I guess it's kind of like a natural fencing sort of thing, so that's kind of an interesting design thingy they did there. And then you do have the washrooms over here, much to my Sims' relief. And then you got like the statue in the middle. And then you got like this station playing here. So yeah, okay, good. There is a Baroque the speaker, so I think that's in debug somewhere. And then you got this really nice room over here. I'll have to put the walls up so I can actually like do this room justice. So let's go here, zoom out the camera fisheye lens style, and yeah, it's like a really nice seating area. And then you have a kind of decent view from this side where you can just look out and just, like see everything, see everything below. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Yeah, there's these archways over here which look kind of nice. Oh, and there's the wishing well over here. I almost missed that. Alright, so I think it is time to just say what my final opinions are a week later with Romantic Garden stuff. So, Romantic Garden stuff. I think this is one of the better stuff packs that come out for The Sims 4. I don't think it's as good as Movie Hangout stuff and Perfect Patio stuff. I think I would still recommend you guys to get those two first if you don't happen to have any stuff packs for The Sims 4 yet. But I think after those two, yeah, I guess Romantic Garden stuff might be third. I don't know, I haven't quite decided how far down the list Romantic Garden would be on my stuff pack list. But I mean, yeah, like I said, it would be up there. The premium objects are pretty good, and I think I'll try to use them as much as I can. There isn't too much space for them. I actually did try to place the wishing well in certain places around Windenburg, although one criticism I have with the wishing well is that there's no all-white color. Like, most of the colors for the wishing well are, like, oddly, like, half and half. Like, you can see this one's kind of, like, gold, brown, and white all in one. It's I'm not sure. I don't understand the reasoning of some of these colors. Like, yeah, the brown one is kind of okay, but yeah, I think I'm going to need to search Tumblr for some more solid, like, one sort of colored tones for this wishing well, because yeah, I don't like the color swatches for this very much. And I tried to place like a wishing well by a club that it's like in Windenburg, and it has like all white walls, and I think in the end I did decide to still place the one that has like half white colors on it, but it didn't fit in too well still. It's just like I don't know why they did that. But yeah, like gameplay wise, the objects are pretty good. I think the wishing well is pretty solid overall. It's amazing how much effort they put into this, because like even the children can participate in this as well, which is really cool. So I think the wishing well alone will add maybe like a few hours of gameplay for you guys if you want to like just play around with all of the different outcomes. And it's nice to have a fountain that you can actually do stuff with. I mean, now you can toss coins at any fountain you want, but with this particular one, you can like sit together, you can play in the fountain and play pranks. And oh yeah, another thing I forgot to mention with the fountain is that adding in the soap builds up your mischief skill. And there was something else with it. Yeah, it builds the mischief skill. Just give me a second to find it. Oh, Sims with the new kleptomaniac trait that came in the recent game update. The Sims with that trait, they can swipe simoleons from the fountain, which is pretty funny. I don't know how much they'll steal, but yeah, that's a cool thing to try out. That's actually really good timing, and that it's like the same month they came with a klepto trait and a new object in a new like the latest stuff pack to use that trait with. So yeah, like definitely a big applause to the Sims team for coordinating that. That's a really cool touch. And yeah, like overall, if you have the $10 to spend, I almost said 10 simoleons. I'm such a geek. Oh my gosh. But if you have the $10 to spare, then yeah, sure, you can get it. But yeah, they need to just calm down with these stuff packs. Like I said in my info/thoughts video, Cool Kitchen was kind of like the breaking point for some people. And I'm starting to reach that point now where it's just like there's too many stuff packs coming out. It's not just like the whole money thing. Like, it is still cheaper than the Sims 3 store, but still, like, it's still gonna add up to quite a bit of money if they keep putting out stuff packs almost every month. And like Lazy Game Reviews said in one of the videos he did last year, where he talked about, like, he was responding to criticism of his videos, like, about, oh, do I hate The Sims because he's cynical and stuff. And he was saying, like, yeah, that he likes the game, but he's worried that the game will become, like, oversaturated, like, Train Simulator. Like, I don't know if you guys have seen Train Simulator on Steam, but that game has, like, ridiculous amounts of DLC. Like, I think there's literally hundreds, if not thousands, of DLC for that game, and that actually did turn me off from that game, and I fear that will be what the stuff packs will do The Sims 4 for other people. It'll turn potential customers away because of this intimidating amount of DLC that'll be just too much. And, like, I love having as complete a Sims game as possible because I'm so into The Sims, and this is a life simulator, so I want as many options for my Sims as I can. And I don't know, I think the phrase less is more might actually be a good thing for Maxis to follow on from here on forward, because yeah, like, I think we should have less stuff packs and more game packs, and put out, like, I don't know, like, I'm still okay with 2 expansion packs a year as long as they're really well made. But yeah, maybe try and focus more effort on the game packs, Maxis. Do less stuff packs, and honestly, if it takes like a few months without, like, paid content, then I'm fine. I can wait. But yeah, that's my little rant about stuff packs. So yeah, I'll just wrap up this video here. So I'm sorry about the long waits for this, like, with Movie Hangout, but yeah, like I talked about in previous videos, my life is just crazy busy right now with the amount of work I'm doing, and yeah, I mean, it is partly to help save up money so I can continue buying the Sims games and help move my real life forward as well. So if you guys keep sticking with me, then that's well appreciated. But if you guys don't like how slow my videos are coming out now, well, I'm sorry, but that's the way it's gonna have to be for at least the next few weeks, because in March, hopefully things will turn around a little bit and I'll actually have more free time on my hands to do this and other stuff. But be sure to leave a like or a comment or even subscribe, whatever you feel like doing, because it lets me know that you like my channel and my videos, and it helps you keep up to date more easily with the latest content from me, including stuff pack reviews like this one, and my Let's Plays and my info/thoughts and the latest Sims related news, and much more. So I'll talk to you later, guys, and have a great day. Thanks for watching. And yeah, I just had to what? I just had to get this cool angle with this Steve boat coming. Because, yeah, got an eye for photography. Yeah. Okay, this video is long enough. Alright, bye!